In terms of genre, we conform to common conventions of a slasher horror by setting our main torture scenes in a random location. Like this one just here, where we used a old brick bin shed to represent the killer's lair. In addition to this, we padded out the building using various different tools such as a knife, saw and a large picture board. So this is the large picture board that we used, where we showed various different photos of the victim to suggest that she was targeted by the killer. Alternatively, we also filmed in a posh hardware store, like this, for the start and end portions of our trailer, which subverts common conventions of many slasher horrors. The last location that we chose to film in was this lovely lighting studio behind me, in order to enhance the lighting of our capture scene when the killer captures the victim in the darkness. In terms of the trailer film, we decided to subvert common conventions by placing our production company sequences after about 30 seconds rather than right at the start of the trailer. We chose to do this in order to create tension and build enigma for the audience by revealing some of the plot and the characters before introducing the production companies, as these can often be an indication to the genre and the narrative which we didn't want. To confirm that this was possible, I deconstructed other trailers such as Saw in order to find out if this was still an appropriate feature to do in the slasher horror subgenre.
Our trailer conforms to common conventions within the slasher horror, including a female victim and a male killer. However, we also subvert common conventions as we use a young killer and victim in order to convey that technology is corrupting the minds of the younger generation, who also may use technology such as cameras and a laptop. YouTube can also be used to upload videos of torture, which is seen in our trailer. As this, we use diegetic sound in our trailer, including heavy breathing, crunching of bones, and a scream, which are all common conventions of the horror genre. With quieter noises, such as the sound of glass crunching, we recorded on Audacity. We had to increase the sound to make sure there was a contrast between the loud and quiet noises. This meant that we could build up tension. Also, after a short moment of silence, we followed this by a loud noise of screaming. This made the audience jump. Non-diegetic sound was also implemented into our trailer, and by doing this we were able to merge diegetic sound of the barcode scanner and the non-diegetic sound of a heart rate machine. By merging these sounds together, we were able to change locations whilst also showing connection and turn a normal everyday noise into something more sinister, therefore showing the change of tone in our trailer.
When completely researched into typography, we found that the serif font was regularly used throughout the genre. However, our typography does not use this, as it is a modern uptake of the slasher genre. For our typography, we used a modern text to represent the links to a modern day killer. To further highlight this, we used the YouTube logo in our typography to show the links between the killer filming himself and placing the video onto YouTube for another important aspect that we had to take into consideration when filming was the lighting. Different lighting can change the atmosphere and the mood of the product you're trying to create. An example of this is the use of high key lighting like we have here. This type of lighting creates a calmer and more normal atmosphere. Now, we also could take into consideration dark lighting, which is also known as low-key lighting. We use this to make the dark atmosphere and make it seem creepy for the slasher genre.